Recently, I've gotten a request about how to modify certain elements of the practice in case you have a wrist injury or if you're unable to place any weight on your wrist. One student in particular asked me how to modify the practice for a torn ligament in the wrist. In this case, you would want absolutely no weight on the wrist, but on the arms is still okay. So if you're coming out of a posture, say you're about to exit Janu Sirsasana A, you would inhale, exhale normally, and then instead of lifting up and jumping back, you could take a moment, find yourself in Navasana, developing the core strength of the body, squeeze the knees into the chest for a moment as though you're lifting up and jumping back, and then instead of putting your hands down, you would place the feet underneath and place your forearms down, lifting the knees into the chest, stepping back into forearm version, modified version of Chaturanga. Exhale, lower down, inhale. You would want to place your chest or your pelvis rather on the ground and lift the chest as high as you can to come into as good of a version of upward facing as possible, curling the toes under. Exhale, downward facing. This isn't a full downward facing. Remember, we're modifying so there's no weight on the wrist, and then instead of jumping through, you can come to your knees, cross your feet underneath, come all the way forward. One more time to Navasana, knees into the chest, and then you're ready for the other side. And that's a really easy way to keep the heat building in the body while your wrist is recovering. Remember not to challenge yourself too quickly with injury. Give the body space to heal, and then you can practice healthfully and joyfully for your entire life.